Hello everyone, it is Dawn Patrick here, your local Lancaster, PA real estate agent, and guess what? It's Tuesday, so it's the Tuesday, a 2-minute tip. Today's 2-minute tip, real quick, I want to go over the consumer notice, and just part of the consumer notice because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get through the whole consumer notice, so this is part 1 of the consumer notice 2-minute tip. So there are several different ways that an agent can represent a client. And that is number 1, being a seller agent. So a seller agent represents people who are selling their home. They have the best interests of the seller at heart, and there's confidentiality with the seller. The second way an agent can represent you is to be a buyer agent. So if you're looking for a house, you want to have a buyer agent who can represent you properly, who can keep confidentiality between you and them, and have your best interests at heart. The third way that a real estate agent can represent you is dual agency. So if there is a selling agent on this side and you're just a buyer coming into an open house, that selling agent, if you're not represented by a buyer agent, can be a dual agent and represent both sides. Now, to me, I have an issue with that. I don't do that at all because how can you have the best interests of the seller and the buyer at heart if you know both sides? It's kind of like going to court and the prosecution lawyer is your defense attorney as well. So to me, it doesn't make sense, but some people do it. You just got to make sure that you know if you're selling your house, if your agent does dual agency, and if you're comfortable with that. The third thing is a designated agent. So like I said, I don't do dual agency. So if I'm a selling agent, I can designate somebody in the office to be that buyer agent if somebody comes in and they're not represented by a buyer agent. So those are the 4 ways that a licensee can enter in a relationship with somebody. There are other things too. I'm going to get into that next week for the 2-minute tip. Hope you enjoy your Tuesday. The sun's coming out. See you next Tuesday. Bye.